link. Hello and welcome.
I love it, Minnie. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you.
I'm so glad. Yay. Well, it's about time. I know the regular season's over, but you know what? It's bowl game. We're bowling left and right. So I figured, why not? Let's get an intro. And guess who's with us? So I'm Minnie Hunt, and Doreen is my other Ladies of College Football co-host, and TJ he's not a lady, but he's with us.
I am not a lady.
Pretend to be a lady.
I'm here to support the ladies of college football. Looking forward to talking Michigan.
Yeah,
support the ladies. I like it.
Before we get started, I want to say hello to Robert Howard. He gave us a $20 super sticker. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Robert. Yes. Can you click on it?
And yes. Oh, there we go. Yes, there he is. Super sticker. Yay! And then we have. Can we say hi to Pitt Snipe?
Hi, Pitt.
Yes. Jam. Hello, Michigander. Let me see all these people in here. Jackson. Yes. Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, hello, everybody, welcome. And Doreen is back from her little vacay. Yes. And TJ Ronan is with us because he does the Voice of College Football Michigan channel. And I don't know if anyone's heard lately, but there's been a little bit of Michigan news going on. So I'm so glad that you were able to join us. Just let's go ahead and hit the road running here.
Yeah, we got a big bowl game coming, huh?
Besides that.
So we have, the coaching search, or the now new head coach of Michigan, Kyle Whittingham, is we got our guys. So I mean, there's a lot of excitement. A lot of fans right now are. Well, actually, let me ask Doreen a question, because I always look at Doreen's perspective. I really do, because happens to be an Ohio State fan. For those who don't know. So what was your thoughts, Doreen, when you heard Michigan got Kyle Whittingham? I'm curious.
I'm happy for you because I heard what Herb said, that he is actually the best college football coach that's there right now. And it's kind of like a Ryan Day thing where Herb's actually had him on his staff. And then when he left Utah Utes to go to Florida, Whittingham took his spot, right? So I think it's a level up for you guys. I'll be honest. I think it is.
Yeah, no, it is for sure. And what's interesting too is, so I was watching another interview that was after his press conference with the Wolverine, and he mentioned Urban Meyer and how he was, that's who he went. That's his, that's his mentor, and he went to Urban Meyer. He's like, what do you think about this opportunity? What do you,
Yeah. And
it's funny to say Buckeyes might not like this, but Urban Meyer was somebody who told Kyle Whittingham, yes, go take this job. He talked essentially what Whittingham said was he talked about the opportunity, and Kyle Whittingham knew this, but what's funny, Doreen, is you have Urban Meyer, a Buckeye, giving compliment to Michigan, saying it's a great place. What's also interesting too is many with the coaching search, I'll say this before we talk more about Whittingham, the staff, what to expect, portal rumors, which are getting kind of crazy. But what's interesting is the national attention on the coaching search for Michigan was, I'll be honest, as a Michigan fan, when you get a national perspective, it's so many were in uniform with saying, how Michigan's, I will say this. They were saying Michigan's a top 5 job. A lot were. Now, I'll say this, though, personally. I find it to be a top 10 job. I think it's in that 5 to 6 or 5 to 8 range. That said, I found that very curious, just the way the national media approached this opening. And then the coaching search was a bit stressful. We had our 2 top choices. One went, Jed Fish was, his background check bounced. No good. You got Kenny Dillingham, who some in Michigan felt wasn't a fit. And then you had Kalen DeBoer, who was kind of the dream, he won his playoff game. So Michigan was in a very unique position. And then they landed on Kyle Whittingham, which, let's give some credit to Minnie, because Minnie, you were texting. Yeah, because I'm going to be honest. I made a post on Twitter, which I think I shared with you. I did share with you. And because to be honest, you helped me realize that it is in fact yes, you did. You 100% helped because
Mini.
I was very locked on
Mm-hmm.
Kalen DeBoer and Kenny Dillingham. That's just where my focus and attention was. Like I've always loved Kyle Whittingham, always been a fan, always respected his teams at Utah. But Minnie was like, it should be Kyle Whittingham. And I don't even know what I said to you initially. I was like, I don't know. I don't even know what I said initially.
You said, I'm going to cry if it is or something.
Yeah, I think that is what I said. But then after like an hour of like just reflection on our conversation, I was like, she's right. It should be Kyle Whittingham. Like that's who we need. Like it's not because at that time, Minnie, is the names like Tony Anise, Jeff Brom, Stenovich from Green Bay, Schumann from Indiana defensive coordinator, Haynes, the defensive coordinator at Georgia. These were names kind of being thrown out there. And I was like, none of those.
Yeah. Not big enough.
No. Now Monken's name came up a little later that week. And I would have the four names that I found acceptable once they became real were Kalen DeBoer, Kenny Dillingham, Kyle Whittingham, and Monken. So I was all right. So that's where we were. But then things picked up very quick on Christmas Day because the contract was being worked out. And then the next day, what was it? So Christmas Day was what, Thursday? Because it's all blurring together, I'll be honest, guys. So yeah, Thursday was Christmas Day. That's when like Christmas night, at the end of the night, everyone was like, oh, this Whittingham thing's moving quickly. By Friday morning, by Friday 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it was essentially done, but they didn't announce it yet. Then they announced it later in the day. And here we are. So now we have a new coach in Michigan, and we're pretty damn excited. I'm pretty happy with it. I do have some questions, but we'll see how he builds his staff. Right now, the exciting thing, and if you guys have any questions, let me know. But I'll just say, right now it's rumored. It's not even rumored. Jay Hill, the defensive coordinator of BYU, is going to be the defensive coordinator. Jason Beck's going to be the offensive coordinator for Michigan, and then the rest of the staff is going to be filled out. I will say Kyle Whittingham said today that he can't comment because all the coaches he's looking at are currently working. So, and there is word I've heard potentially because there's some coaches in playoff teams that Whittingham's actually looking at that he can't contact until, I don't know. I'll say this though, for any Michigan fans watching, Kyle Whittingham put out the word January 7th. He is looking to have his staff completed. So we will see by January 7th what this staff looks like, but pretty excited with the initial names being tossed around right now.
Do you think he's going to keep Wink?
No.
Not
unless Wink wants to do like
Doreen, you're echoing.
Oh, I am.
Oh no, not for me. No. Doreen was fine for me.
Am I okay?
No, you're good.
It's me. Okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay. And I was going to ask. I was saying, so TJ, you don't think he's going to keep Wink?
No, the reason. Well, Jay Hill is going to be the defensive coordinator unless Wink wants to take like a specialty role or maybe a co-defensive coordinator role, and maybe, but I really don't. I really think Wink's going to be gone. And I do think Wink got, unfortunately, a poor hand here. I mean, like things leaked. I don't know if you saw this, Doreen or Minnie. Sharon Moore was an asshole to Wink Martindale, and apparently they were clashing. Man. They were clashing, and not good. So,
well, he was elsewhere. TJ, let's be honest. Sharon Moore wasn't. He. So,
and Chip Lindsey. Yeah, I heard that he would like not let him call plays at all.
That's a fact, Minnie. That's a fact. And I've had players' parents tell me this. Wow. I had players' parents telling me that their kids were telling them that they're practicing things and they're not running them on Saturday. It's crazy. Sharon Moore, it is absolutely insane. I mean, all respect to Harbaugh. Thank you for the natty. Yeah. What he did once he left in terms of gutting the staff and then wanting Sharon Moore to be next in line.
Yes.
Is nuts. It really is crazy. But whatever, it's done now. And then not only that, like I've heard there's even more to the Sharon Moore stuff that's not even out yet. Like there's more in the closet. I'll just say that from things I've been told.
So at the end of the day, I can't imagine much worse.
Yeah. No, not really. But
I'm so glad that Kyle Whittingham is actually coming to Michigan because I feel like it just immediately kind of cleanses the air.
Yes. I think Yeah, for sure. Isn't he a Mormon? I heard he was. Is
He
he?
is.
He is a
Okay,
Mormon.
that's
He
what
is
I
a
thought.
Mormon.
So he's going
But
to get some BYU people there too, I think.
Oh,
I
oh my goodness. He's
he's
going to get some of his players.
he's
Yeah.
gutting BYU, and well, I'll tell you this: it's very interesting to like for any Michigan fan, start paying attention to BYU and Utah insiders because they are all over this right now. They're actually doing better than Michigan insiders. Actually, a lot of the fan base is very upset with the Michigan media right now, but the BYU Utah insiders are like brace for impact because players and coaches are all being considered for Whittingham. And like I just said, we're taking Jay Hill, who is the defensive coordinator at BYU, who's the top 20 defense there. And when you look at what he's done with his talent levels, like when you look at the recruiting, the talent level at BYU versus the production that like it's so there's a lot of excitement. What can he do at Michigan with a higher level talent level? But yeah, I don't know. It's intriguing. It's exciting. It's fun. It's a little stressful. So I'll say this though, not everything is rosy.
But I was going to say Nebraska is going to play Utah Utes, so that'd be interesting too.
This is why I think it's so interesting how everyone is connected.
Yes, I was thinking about you, Minnie, because I was thinking Nebraska's playing Utah Utes. Oh my gosh,
we started off at like a 16.5 point underdog. I think the last I looked at it, it was 14 points. I think it's going to keep slipping.
I think you guys will do great. I do. I really do.
We can't do worse.
You've hit rock bottom, so yes. Okay, you know what? We have super chats.
You know what's interesting though, TJ, is didn't you guys already let go of your special teams coordinator?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so he didn't. Kyle Whittingham say today that he's going to keep a couple. Like,
yes,
he's not going to start fresh because it's helpful to have coaches.
He's going to keep Alford in public.
I think so.
Combs.
So, where do you think besides special teams, he's already done offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Where do you think he's going to replace some guys?
So here's what I think. Let's meet in the middle here, Minnie. Let's leave let's leave the people in suspense. We'll let Doreen knock these super chats out, and then I will tell you my expectations.
Oh, yes. Okay.
We have super chats here. There's $2 from Muscleman Michigan fan. What's up? First time watching this show.
A lot of Michigan fans.
Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Muscleman. Maybe he's going to be your guys' next strength training coach.
Maybe.
Yes. And I'm coming down here. The next one is Robert gifted 5 Voice of College Football memberships. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Yes, Robert. He is so awesome. Love that guy. Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much.
That is so nice. Thank you.
And there's more. There we go. So here. Okay.
Daniel
Looney. Thank you for the 10. I'm certified crazy, 100% PTSD. The Michigan is me times 1,000. That is how bad it is. What?
I hear that.
Thank you for the 10. And then here is Michigander. Thank you for the 5, Michigander. Witt is bringing back the Michigan man standard. I don't expect a lot to hit the portal. Players like him so far. Right now, it's about player retention. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. 100%. Keep what you have. And then there's Ben Vargo. Hello, Ben. Member for 4 months. Minnie, Doreen, hope you all had a great Christmas. We did, or at least I did. Did you, Minnie?
I did too. I had a great Christmas. I hope everyone did have a great Christmas too.
Yes.
Thank you, Ben, also, because I used your picture. I think you're the one who created it for our new thumbnail.
Yes, he did. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you so much. And then there's Robert at $5. KW is the perfect hire. Kyle Whittingham is perfect hire for that program at the perfect time. 100% agree. 100% agree. There's
absolutely
the full win-win. Thank you for the 5. I feel like TJ is going to be this show. He should put on the highlighted wig. We need to show you a wig.
I'll have Doreen pick one out.
Yes, I will pick one out and send one to him. How's that? There you go. $10. Thank you, Muscle Man Michigan fan.
That's my boy Colby. That's Colby.
Is it?
Hi, Colby.
Yeah. Hey, Minnie. My sister used to live in Omaha with her husband and 2 children. I went down to Lincoln in 2021 to see Michigan versus Nebraska. Nebraska fans were great, and I love the town of Lincoln. Aww.
Oh, I love the town of Lincoln too. That's when you guys killed us. You're like, which time?
Wow.
I know. But yes, I remember that game.
Well, thank you very much. And then there's Michigander, $5. Thank you. I expect Whit to retain Tony Alford, Lou Esposito, Lamar Morgan, and possibly Ron Bellamy. If we want to keep Andrew Marsh, we need to keep Ron.
So. Okay.
That's false, by the way.
I was going to say, okay, so
that's false. And I've had that
heard a lot about Ron Bellamy not being there.
Yeah, well, there is a rumor, there is a narrative in the Michigan community right now that if we want to keep Andrew Marsh, Ron Bellamy has to stay. That is 100% false.
Okay.
And I know that because I was told today by somebody that everyone knows. And he's a good source, so we'll say that. He's very known in Michigan, we'll say that. So
okay. And then the last one here, $5. Thank you, Tom Bouchard. Go Blue. Oh, did I have to say that? I guess I did. You paid $5, so I have to say
I heard it.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all super chats?
Yep. That was
all right, good deal.
Awesome. Thank you.
That I saw. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate your support.
So Michigander asked a follow-up question, and obviously one of our very loyal community members, I'll answer it. He goes, well, then what's the reason why then, TJ? So what I was told is the reason why Andrew Marsh is potentially, it's not for sure yet, potentially going to jump in the portal is because, F it, I'll just read it. I'll read you exactly what I was told. Okay, how about that?
Okay. This is so interesting. Guys, we're getting like the inside scoop here.
Wow.
Okay. So, yeah, I was literally told this at 7 o'clock. It was 7 o'clock, boys. So 1 hour ago or 2 hours ago. Lack of wide receiver development and play calling plus money is going to matter here. So Michigan's going to have to okay. I actually have another yeah, so he responded to me and I want to ask him a question, but I'm going to wait till after the show to ask him. But
okay.
Yeah, so essentially the play calling, the utilization, and the lack of development. Although, and I even responded to him. I said, well, but he had a great year for a true freshman. I don't know. But money's going to matter too. So Michigan, there is word that there's been some positive buzz that the donors are going to be pouring more into NIL with this new hire. Because with Sharon Moore in November, it was discussed that the donors were not going to put any more than what was already committed unless Sharon was gone, which is why there was some motivation to get Paige to reveal, by the help of her father, I don't know if anyone knows this, but by the help of her father, to go to the administration and show that it was more than just a friendship. So there was some motivation by Michigan in November. And there were some people behind that. Yeah. Very interesting.
It starts to make sense
after
the fact.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot to it. I mean, there's a lot to it. It's messy, to be honest with you.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow. I bet you are just relieved at this point to kind of have a new...
Yes and no. I mean, I'll be honest. The biggest thing for me right now, and a lot of Michigan fans as well, is... okay, what's the staff going to look like? Now, I'll say right now, early indications are the staff's looking really good. Really good. And we actually just inquired, we actually reached out to the linebacker coach at Iowa. There's some smoke that we might be able to pull him. We'll see. That's to be determined. It's not a guarantee or a lock. He's one of the best linebacker coaches in the nation. A lot of other guys, like the offensive line coach, is considered like the best offensive line coach in the nation. We may be pulling him, but that's not a lock either. So, but the coordinators are done. That's very much a lock. We're going to get, as we talked about, Jason Beck and Jay Hill. Regarding the rest of the staff, to be figured out. But to Doreen's point earlier, into what you were talking about, Minnie. So right now they're talking 7 to 8 are going to be new staff members. 2 to 3 are going to be retained. My current expectation is Tony Alford, Lou Esposito are 2 that will be retained. The wild cards are, in my opinion, especially after learning what I've learned. I also learned, by the way, the players do not they're not as in love with Ron Bellamy as people think they are. Like that's more of an outside perspective, not an inside perspective. That was told to me. And then but I think the wild cards are either Kerry Combs, Doreen, because we need those Midwestern ties and that recruiting. So that could be very valuable. He is a elephant hunter. He's a big time recruiter.
Yeah.
And then the other one is Lamar Morgan, who's also an elite recruiter. But I don't know. Those two I would say are maybes. I would not anticipate anybody else being retained. But that's my assumption on that. I don't have that's not intel. It's just I know this team pretty well, and that's how I look at it,
Yeah.
Yes.
It was interesting because Kyle Whittingham today in a press conference, he said, he made a point of saying, we are going to make sure that the players that play for Michigan fit the program and not that the program fits them. In other words, if it's all about you, we don't want you.
Right.
I slightly was a little stressed out with that comment because it was so honest. I was like, oh boy, I don't know. There could be some players who don't like that, man.
I know.
That's how you build a culture, though.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting. What I do know is our team, however this shakes out, it's going to be well coached. It's going to be a good team. Now the question is, will there be enough talent? There should be. And then can they get us? I don't know. Did you guys hear? I'm pretty sure Minnie did. I don't know, Doreen, if you saw the press conference, but he was asked, "What's the expectations in Michigan?" And Kyle Whittingham essentially said, 10-win seasons, make the playoffs, and obviously the Big Ten championship. Some Michigan fans were upset. They're like, well, why didn't you say national title or beat rivals? I mean, those are implied. I mean, you don't win a national title unless you make the playoffs. There was another interview, which I posted on my Twitter, where he does talk about national championships. And he says, and I'll actually read the quote exactly because I just posted this video. Hold on. By the way, my community would freak out if they knew who I was talking to, by the way, but I got to keep that name private. But it's they'd be excited. And I just wanted to shoot because I got some of my OGs are like Bull and Michigander and Cole. A lot of my guy Mike Forts.
Oh, I bet it's Isaiah Hall.
I'm not saying a damn thing. You gotta be careful right now, okay?
It's Mark Rogers.
Yeah. No, it's
like what's going on?
It's pretty damn good. I'll say that. All right, so
I'm sure.
Michigan is a special place, a legitimate opportunity to win a national championship. It can happen here. It has happened here. And I look at that as the final challenge because he wants to win one before he retires. Like, that's why he's here, guys. To win a national title. He's here to win a national title. We'll see if he can do it.
Yep.
21 years at Utah. 21 years. And he just basically said,
well,
I didn't want to overstay my welcome.
Yeah.
In other words, it's been too long. It's time to move on. I'm not done coaching. He made that clear. Nobody paid attention to that part.
Oh, Michigan did.
Well, thank goodness. Michigan did.
Well, all right, check this out. So I learned why Utah had him step down.
Oh.
So now some of this is public. Some of this is public, not all of it though. So a couple years ago, Utah went to him and asked him, like, what is his plan for retirement? What's going to be the, what are going to be the, next steps? Who do we put in place? Blah, blah, blah. So, and Kyle Whittingham did say publicly today, unfortunately, he started answering those questions because the reality was he wasn't ready for retirement, but, he was, he was working with them on like, what would be the, Dorian, what's the word I'm looking for? When someone steps down.
Well, when they step down, like
then you have somebody else in place already aligned. What is that word I'm looking for?
I don't know, resignation.
No. All right, we'll skip it. I'm sure the chat will let us know. But
step
regardless,
down. So we'll just go with step down.
Well, no, but they had a plan in place after he would step down, right? There's a word for this.
What is his name? Mark Scally?
Yeah, the defensive coordinator for Utah.
Yeah, he's been the coach in waiting for since 2019.
Exactly. And so get this. So this is what's not public. He went to Utah and said, I need more NIL resource funding. Like we need more to compete. Like if we want to make the playoffs, if we want to win a national championship, I need more to compete. Utah essentially told him, we feel that we want to move into a different direction. Like they didn't want to, because what Kyle Whittingham wanted to do is he wanted to start getting with the donors and trying to motivate the donors to give more, and they wanted to go a different direction. They said they wanted to go with a new direction. So that is why Kyle Whittingham did step down. Because Utah was not going to give him the support he needed to win a national championship or to compete at a higher level. And now he's at Michigan, and now there are rumors. I don't know if this is true. There's just speculation, but there are rumors that Kyle Whittingham is very it's motivated him that Utah would not give him what he was requesting, and they essentially told him to step away. They were willing to offer, Utah was willing to offer Kyle Whittingham like an advisor role or some role, but not as head coach within the football program. And and this is now what I'm about to say is coming from BYU and Utah sources. But again, this is like, I don't know how, like, there could be some not truth to it, but they're saying he's motivated. He's probably going to rip these rosters and these staffs apart. Like he's like, all right, well, if you don't want, then I'm going to do what I need to do to win. He's going to look out for him right now. So very interesting.
Well, good for him.
Yeah.
He signed a 5-year contract, $8 million.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
So I heard, and I don't know if there's any truth to this, but I do remember reading something also. Just because you read it doesn't mean it's right either. There was some sort of investment company, private investment firm that was going into Utah, and they essentially didn't want him a part of the program.
That could be a part of it too. Yes, you're actually right. I do. Yes, there is a public
terrible.
Equity firm.
He's been there for 20-some years.
I don't know if that's like, I've not heard that, but it would make sense because like I'm telling you.
I mean, we don't know why. It could be because of what TJ's saying, right? Yeah. He wanted, these things.
He wanted more. He wanted more resources, and Utah told him they wanted to go a different direction.
Yep.
Wow.
So sometimes it's just better to part ways.
Right? Yes, and he has a better job, honestly. So was the word you're looking for succession? Was it his succession?
Yes. That was the word I'm looking for. Did Darren help us out there?
There we
go.
That
Darren?
Yes.
Did Darren help us out with that?
He did.
Darren. I knew Darren would know.
Yes. He said Doreen, succession. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Very good. Yeah. So I'll tell you, like, it's like a soap opera watching this, like, because like I know I have a show and I know I give my opinion and I know like people look to my viewpoint, but like I, like many Michigan fans right now, are just watching, observing, and just like this is just kind of like, it's kind of like, I'm sure even you guys, fans of other fan bases watching this, like it's wild. Like
I like
predicted
him.
Yeah, but even like the whole last month has been nuts. Like it's typical Michigan standard to have a crazy offseason. But like going from a crazy head coach.
That was beyond.
This one takes the cake.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, it's I don't know, it's wild too. Now the next thing, and this is, I guess we could talk about this, is the portal now.
Mm-hmm.
There's some concerns that Underwood might hop in the portal, or Andrew Marsh is going to hop in the portal, and I don't. From my understanding, Michigan feels confident they can retain a lot of guys. Mm-hmm. Now I will say this: there's two things here, and I want to get confirmation. I got to reach out. I got to send another message to somebody. But from my understanding, the donors are going to give Michigan what it needs. But I was literally just told, and from the same individual, that to retain Marsh, we're going to need to up our NIL even more, like for him. Oh. And so now I'm thinking, well, wait, but from my understanding, it's there. So like, what is the truth there? So I'm going to try and clarify that. That'll be my next message to them. And Tuesday's show, hopefully I'll have an update for everybody. But yeah, it's interesting. So here, I'll say this though, there is a belief that Michigan is going to be getting the safety from BYU. I cannot pronounce his name. It's like Satula. Garrison would probably know. He's sitting in the background.
Yes. Do you want to put him on? Can we add?
Put him on. Yeah. Okay. Why not?
There we go.
Yeah. Hi, Garrison, what's that safety's name?
Oh, hey. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Garrison.
Do you know that safety's name at BYU? I feel like you do.
It's funny, TJ. I literally.
It's this guy here. I can't pronounce it though.
Yeah, hold up. I think I can get it right here for you. Here, let me look it up. I have a picture of him up right now on X. Let me look it up, and I can pronounce it for you.
While you're looking, can we do super chats real quick?
Of course.
Real quick. Before you do that, Doreen, do you remember when we first started the show?
Yes.
And there was some news that you brought up about the BYU quarterback?
BYU, which one? Like the current one, or
No, the one who had to leave.
Oh, because he was because he was having sex with the mothers. That one.
Are we talking about? Wait,
not that one, or is it something else?
You think about Zach Wilson?
You think about Zach Wilson, and then there's another one that was Jewish, and he would call himself BY Jew.
Oh, I didn't know about that one. No, I remember you bringing up some more news.
Are you talking about the
BYU.
one coming into this year?
Yes.
Yeah, the one coming into this year. Yeah. He got kicked out too for having an intercourse.
Didn't he go to Miami?
That's the right school to go to. He should go to Miami or Arizona State.
They're not allowed to have sex before marriage.
I know, it's crazy.
Utah Utes you're allowed to, but you know.
Yeah, that's not.
Hey man, they're trying. Listen, man, they're trying to build young men.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think Notre Dame. They can
he went to Tulane. Okay.
All right. So is it okay? I can just do the super chats here. I don't want to forget them. It says a Muscle Man Michigan fan. That's Colby, right?
That's right.
Minnie, thanks for saying I should be Michigan's new
strength and conditioning coach.
Yes,
strength and conditioning coach.
But people, someone who know how to read. People, who own a gym in Grand Haven, Michigan, and Holland, Michigan, who are much more qualified than me.
Wow!
So thank you for the 10,
and
then another 5.
Very cool. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. We only beat Nebraska by 3 in 2021. We killed.
That's the game. Thank you. It was only 3. So I've held on to that game in the back of my mind for years. Every time we play Michigan, I'm like, we almost beat them. No, now we've almost beat them twice.
And then here's another Michigander. Thank you for the 5. Jay Hill runs a 2014-15 Seattle Seahawks type of defense, aggressive ball hawks. He runs multiple fronts for whatever type of game calls for.
Well, his base defense is a 4-2-5. It is a chaos defense though. Like they cause a lot of interceptions. We'll see how it translates to the Big Ten. But it's intriguing. I mean, metrically speaking, it's pretty good. We'll see.
Yes, and thank you for the $2. The bull win. Last month was as the Michigan world turns. So
yes, totally was.
I'm sure it's only up from here. When you hit rock bottom like that, you can only go up. So
well, you know what I think happened is that finally the administration is like, okay, we have got to clean up our image.
Yes,
because this does not look good, right?
But I'm shocked Ward Manuel's still there, though. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
because
he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Next month,
he has to be.
Once the investigation concludes, he's gone. That's what I've been.
It's fine. I was actually like I have my dad. He's friends with a lot of ex-Michigan players that are actually on the last championship on the last team for both Schembechler.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have some friends. Like my best friend Bryce, his dad went to Michigan, and it's really interesting to talk to people who are they went there or played there. Mm-hmm. Compared to like talking to like say if I was talking like TJ, if I was talking to my guy Juju, my best friend Lawson, it's much different because they are more concerned with how they are perceived than any other thing. Because like the truth of the matter is the perception of Michigan means a lot. It really does.
Do you? I mean, I kind of feel like. Oh, TJ, did you have a question? No, you go ahead.
No, I was going to comment on it, but I mean, I think Garrison, you're accurate in like the older fan base. I don't give a damn.
Well, I'm not talking about the fan base. Like I hate when I say it this way, but I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah,
people who actually have equity to the university.
Yeah, you're talking
not just like
fans,
fanatics. Yeah. Like it's. Like, and is it right? No, I don't think it's right. I mean, like, I'm a Buckeye, man. We know what our program is, and we accept it. But
yeah,
what's that? Well, what's that, Garrison?
We're not clean. We punch players and. Our coaches punch players.
This is so refreshing. I feel like this is a cleansing of college football tonight.
Yeah. Everybody can't be Nebraska, Manny, with the nicest fans in the world. We all can't be that.
At least we have that.
You talk about Woody Hayes punching the Clemson guy?
Say again?
Were you talking about Woody Hayes punching the Clemson guy? Forgetting.
Yeah, and truth be told, maybe he shouldn't have picked him off.
Oh my gosh!
Then you wouldn't get punched.
Oh my gosh! No, I mean nobody's program is clean except for Minnie's. That is probably
no. And Doreen, that's my exact thing. It's like I don't care about this clean thing because like the reality is it's like not to go in politics, but to use it as an example, like your politicians ain't clean, bro. Like it's very rare to find an upstanding, honest politician. Like they're shaking hands. They're shaking hands, man. So like, and now that should be one of the most prestigious positions to be a politician of the free world, right? Whatever. Let's not go down the road. But the point being is like, it's just the perception versus reality for me. Like, I don't play that game. I'm about reality, F perception. I don't even care because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. All that matters is winning. We all know this. Like, look, Buckeyes want to take their shots at our 23 title. The reality is we won. So like, that's what matters. Like, I don't care about that, what you want to believe thing or what makes you feel comfortable. That doesn't matter to me. And then this one guy keeps asking the same question, so I'm going to answer it for him. He's asking, do I believe Urban Meyer? Let me make sure. Let me find it.
Is a good guy? Yeah.
He goes, thoughts. Do you believe behind the scenes Urban Meyer is helping?
Urban Meyer is not a good guy.
You can put it on the screen so everyone can read it.
What does it say, TJ?
He goes behind the scenes. Urban Meyer is helping Kenny or Kyle Whittingham with the staff. 100%. I know it is.
They're friends.
They're not just friends though. Like that's like a real
that's his mentor.
It's his mentor. It's his like they have a it's over 30-year relationship. I mean, it's a fact. Urban Meyer, although a Buckeye, like listen, Buckeyes don't like to hear this, but Urban Meyer's respected Michigan. Like there was a clause in his contract at Utah.
He's already said that too. He's already said that. Publicly. I mean, he doesn't call them Michigan. He says a team up north, but he always has respect for Michigan. And
as he should. He should, he's a Buckeye. He should call it, But the point is, like, it seems like a lot of people from that generation, they know what Notre Dame, Ohio State, and Michigan are. Like now, the newer fans or the newer generation, they don't quite realize because SEC had its 20-year run, right? So like people don't really realize what. That's dying, by the way, but whatever. Point is, yes, I'm very confident. As much as it may bother Ohio State fans, Urban Meyer is assisting Kyle Whittingham in this program.
Can I pull this comment up real quick?
Go ahead.
It made me laugh.
Hey, Moose.
Yes, hello, Moose.
He says, Ort go to 24/7 and look up Penn State team ranking for 2026. Penn State had like 30 commits and they all left but one. Ouch.
Hey, Bull, that's hilarious. He said Urban would shake a baby for an extra yard.
Oh, he did? Shake a baby. Oh gosh.
Well, wait, what have you guys been talking about today though?
This is it. This is all as far as we've gotten. I mean, the thing about the Michigan hire is that it is affecting like at least half of college football, right?
No.
It's affecting, oh, come on. Yes, it is.
How so? I'm interested.
Oh my goodness. Well, it had a direct effect on me. So I was definitely honed in on it because Nebraska's going to go play a bowl game against Utah this week.
Oh, you guys do play them?
Yeah. Yeah. But then you think of BYU. BYU is losing their assistant coach. And then, I mean, everyone has learned about, Why did
that happen on your screen? How'd you do that?
It's an Apple computer.
Oh, that's right. You showed me that one thing you did too. Where all the lights were crazy.
Do you do that?
This is my favorite one.
Wait,
Can you do it?
Damn, TJ, we broke.
I'm on a Mac. I had to think about that for a minute. Yes.
I was like, wait a minute. How do I do that? All right. Anyways. All right. So, but continue.
So, yeah. And okay. So when this happened with Michigan, right? When Sharon Moore left and everyone's like, well, who are they going to get? They had to get somebody before the transfer portal. And I guarantee there was some phone calls being made to all the players on Michigan's roster.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
think of all the teams that are like, yes, we're getting him, we're getting him, we're getting him, we're getting him. I mean, this is affecting so many.
I have something V, that I know TJ isn't gonna like me saying this.
What?
Go for it.
I don't know if there was I do believe there were players that you would definitely want to call at Michigan. With that being said, though, I mean, I'm being very consistent here. I think they're a talent deficient team. So
it went 9-3, by the way, with a shitty coach.
And lost and got donkey kicked by the 3 teams that mattered you played. But they have really good talent though. I mean there's some players on their team that I know I definitely would want. I would take guys like he struggled in some games, but I would take an Andrew Sprague. Like TJ knows I'm high on him. Like I think he can be really good. I actually had Andrew Sprague coming to the season as the first team all Big Ten. In his first year starting. So I think it's gonna be really good. Like I would take a Justice Hayes. I would take an Andrew Marsh.
Of course. Or
Andrew Marsh. Andrew Marsh, if you're watching this, buddy, we got you, baby.
I'm telling you, even Michigan's second string, they got phone calls.
Yeah, listen, yeah.
No, they definitely did. They definitely did.
I'll tell you this right now. So I found out about Sherrone Moore getting fired before it went public because a player's parent called me and said, hey, he texted me first. He goes, hey, did you hear the news? And I thought it was about the quarterback coach that was being rumored to come to Michigan. And he goes, no, way bigger. I'll call you in 5. Calls me in 5 minutes. He's like, hey, the players just had a meeting with Ward Manuel. Sherrone Moore's gone. I was like, what do you mean gone? Like, and gone. And I was like, and I was like, all right, so what? I was like, well, then what's the vibe? Like, what's, and he told me that, the vibe essentially was that they want to see the next head coaches, et cetera. But then I was like, well, then what's the thought on the portal? I asked, I can ask him that. And he's like, TJ, I'll be honest with you. Players are getting phone calls right now from agents right now.
I believe it.
And I was like, oh man. I was like, all right.
Hey, man, hey, I'll tell you what, man. It's warm in Michigan today. It was 45 today, but living winters here isn't easy, man. Sometimes going a couple hours down south might help you in Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, well, Garrison, are you recruiting?
Hey, no, I have been actively recruiting Jalen Pyle, who is in the 2026 Michigan class wide receiver. I think he's very underrated. Shout out to Jalen. He actually follows me on X. Michigan receiver. I'm still recruiting him. He'll be okay.
He's an interesting player. Just needs some development. I mean, he performs well. He does well. It's just he plays in the private school league in Texas, so he just doesn't get the respect. But whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's So actually, to piggyback on the where I was kind of going, like, what's next for Michigan, and kind of on Andrew Marsh, Garrison. It's going to be the portal retainment. So Kyle Whittingham today said the number one priority right now is player retainment. I'm going to try and figure out some more on that because I have some questions I need to ask some people. But from my understanding, the money's there. But I regarding this Andrew Marsh situation, I need to learn some more and it's not Ron Bellamy. I cannot stress this enough. That was communicated very clearly to me today. So we'll see, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So before I get going here, because I know you guys got more people down there, and I definitely want you guys to get them up here. Because this is one of the best shows on the Voice of College Football.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, Garrison. Hey, numbers don't lie. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts on. All right, I've been asked this question all around the place because I think that forget the Miami fans. It's been this notion around the national media that Miami's offensive line is just leaps and bounds better than Ohio State's. So I took some time to do some research, as I do. People like to call me the stat guy and stats details.
Who says that?
Josh Pate, Nick Saban. Yeah, it's all out there. But stats tell stories. So I did some research. Ohio State has played 5 top 25 rush defenses this year. Miami's played 4, so that's pretty close.
Mm-hmm. Well, Garrison, I don't want you to leave. Do you have time to stay?
I have time to stay. I can stay.
Because Gmo's going to come up next because he's a
Gmo's coming. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so stay, and I mean, it's up to you, TJ, if you want to stay too, because I really want him on to talk about Miami. So,
perfect.
I mean, if everyone's cool, I can.
Yeah,
I got a little bit more time.
Okay, is that okay? I'm going to add him on.
Yep, you're good.
Hello, Gmo. You're on.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Hey,
no, forget you, Gmo.
Oh man, Garrison, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
I'm loving those stats. I'm loving those stats. Go ahead and talk those stats.
No, yeah, like I'm listening because I know Miami fans don't like stats.
Okay, first.
Yes.
Gmo is who? Let's introduce him.
I'm sorry. Introduce yourself, Gmo.
I'm a Miami Hurricane fan, so I'm one of the best fans in the fan base.
One of the
Go
best.
Kings.
And he also is. I know him because I've met him before. He's also a menace to sports person. So that's how I've met him. And he's building a house down the street from me.
Oh gosh, neighbors.
So anyway, yeah, I'm very excited. So I was very excited for him to come on because he doesn't really do a lot of these things. But I knew he was a big Miami guy, so I really wanted him to have a say. And I knew Garrison's a big Buckeye.
This is a good matchup. And you're not a Buckeye fan at all, Doreen.
Well, I am, but I mean, I'm open to all fan bases.
Yes, you are. To be fair, you are.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If Gmo is Ohio State's favorite Miami fan, he's your favorite Miami fan to hate. I'll tell you, I like Gmo.
I do too. You know why? Because he actually has. I'm going to call out his business. He actually has. Last times he has tickets to the Buckeyes. So.
Oh yeah, Gmo's a closet Buckeye fan.
No, he's not.
No way. No,
I can assure you, he's not.
But before I go, I'll tell you guys something funny though. One of my best friends from the Navy, my boy Cam, he's a Cincinnati-born Hurricane. Went to Ohio State too. Hurricane fan. So
that's my guy.
Yeah, interesting.
Go Kings.
My goodness. But so like this, because it's not necessarily me saying Ohio State's offensive line is better. It's more so about why do people think it's just so much better? Miami's so much better than ours. So like you guys heard I said before that we also average more rush yards per game than them. Our running backs average more yards per carry than them, specifically Bo and Fletcher. And I love Mark Fletcher. I wish he was a Buckeye still.
Mm-hmm.
But when I look at all that, and again, stats aren't everything, but they tell stories. I'm very curious on why, again, it's not just Miami fans, but I'm very curious on why the national media thinks Miami's offensive line is that doggone good, which it is, but Ohio State's is so far behind. And so, I think it's really interesting. I really do. I don't know where it comes from.
I think it's because you guys got exposed by Indiana with 7 sacks in one game.
Does my question to you, because I've heard this before, Gmo, do I then get to say Louisville and Southern Methodist University exposed you?
No.
What were the scores in those games?
Our offensive line.
They lost to Southern Methodist, Minnie. Southern Methodist.
I know.
That's a private Methodist school. That's like
they actually was a really good program before they got the death penalty.
No, like TJ, if I told you Ohio State in 1 year lost to the likes of a Louisville and SMU, what would you tell me?
It's just garbage, bro. What do you mean? That's
that happened with y'all against Purdue.
Didn't
Purdue beat y'all at one point with Urban Meyer?
But thank goodness Urban's on TV.
Oh, okay, I understand. But no, I think Ohio State didn't play anyone this year. That's including Texas in the beginning of the year.
I agree.
The beginning of the year, Texas is not the same team that they were now. So I think when you look at the totality of it, when you do play a good team or a offense that's ranked number 3 in the nation, and you get punched in the mouth, and then your old lineman, supposed to be a really good old line, give up 7 sacks, and then you have an excuse that says, oh, number 77 was the weak link, but he was starting over another kid. I think that's the reason why most people saying that Miami offensive line is better than Ohio State. And
Yeah.
Miami just played Texas A&M
Mhm.
this past weekend, and Texas A&M O line is really, really, really good. And then Texas A&M D line had two SEC All Americans, and
Gmo,
one
can I
of
interrupt you for a second, brother?
go ahead.
Is Texas A&M's D line good against the run?
I don't think so.
It hasn't been all season.
That's
Does
correct.
and Texas A&M also gives up 23 points per game.
But Texas A&M had the leading pass rusher in all of
Nope.
SEC, and he
But
had
nobody
no
was.
sacks.
But all their wins came from the bottom half of the SEC. That's why for
Okay.
the last month I was banging the table saying Texas A&M is not that good and Texas is going to walk over them.
Okay, so with that being said, I can say
And
the
that's
same.
also why I picked you guys to do the same.
And I can say the same about Ohio State's defense.
And real quick, you said Indiana's offense was ranked number 3 in the country.
I think they were scoring offense. They're number 3. I
How
could
many
be
points?
wrong.
How many points did they put on us?
13.
And did you watch that game?
I did.
So, and do you remember those last 2 drives?
Yes, the one that
No,
number 7 got number 80 cooked y'all
no. I'm talking about our last 2 drives on offense.
on offense. Is that the one you missed field goal?
Yeah, but like there was the missed field goal, and then on 4th and 1, Ryan Day and let the play call come through his headset where Brian Hartline thought it was a good idea to keep your 3 best wide receivers off the field and Max Clare off the field. So,
Yeah.
but what we did was that we moved the ball relentlessly on them those last 2 drives. Our coaches screwed it up. So like, but Indiana won that game. Don't get it twisted. They won that game outright.
Mm-hmm.
But no, like I was in a hurricane space the other day with DeAndre and them. I know you know them.
Yep.
I agree we haven't played a team like y'all, but let's not act like y'all playing the Ohio State Buckeyes.
But I understand that this Ohio State Buckeye, that's just a name. When it comes to who y'all played, yeah, again, I don't think your defense is good. I think you have elite players. I think you have elite players on your team,
Gmo,
like the Arvell Weiss. You
I'm not gonna
have
shoot with you in
Caleb
your spaces.
Downs.
You're not gonna do this to me, Gmo. You
Go
don't
ahead.
think we have a good defense?
No, can I give you the stats?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Sure. So when it came to who Ohio State played this year, when it comes to scoring offense, Texas is number 49. Grambling State's not even on the map.
Why'd you bring up Grambling State?
Because they're on your schedule. They're on your schedule. They're part of it.
Bro, Gmo, we gotta get back to the community, baby.
We
gotta
did. We
get back to
played
the
them.
community.
You played them. You got
You're number one.
Ohio. You got Ohio number 66 in offense. Washington, your best, number 18 in offense. Minnesota, number 98 in offense.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois, 53. Wisconsin, 133. Penn
Yes,
State, without their head coach, number 36. Purdue, 121. UCLA, 123. Rutgers, 59. Michigan, 69. Then when you play a real offense, you get punched in
shout
the
out to
mouth.
Sharon Moore.
Indiana.
Sorry. I had to do
Uh,
that.
that's actually was fitting because it was number 69 on the offense.
Oh my gosh.
Come on now. This is a PG show.
I couldn't help I couldn't help. I only said his name. Gmo,
But-
do you have the same stats pulled up for your team?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. This is not a Miami,
Manny.
Ohio State. Like
That is
let's go
What
head
do
to
you
head.
guys think about the game?
I think
What?
Not you, Gmo. I'm talking to the host.
Oh, sorry.
That one over there. I don't know if I'm pointing the right way.
Yep. I'm here.
She has more of an opinion than I would because it's her team. But I'm just looking at the over under. It's 9.5.
Mhm.
I went into this bowl season playoffs thinking, yeah, Ohio State's going to kill Miami if they play him. So
I knew Minnie was a Buckeye. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
am not. No, I am
She's
not.
not a Buckeye.
I am
Minnie's a
not a
Michigan
Buckeye.
fan.
But I
Minnie's a
am
Michigan
fair.
fan.
Yeah, she is. She's more of a Michigan fan.
I know,
than a
dude. When
Buckeye fan.
TJ told me that,
Trying to
Um,
convert her. I'm trying to
You know,
convert her
for
to Michigan.
me, I'm always worried, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel, Garrison, but for me,
I know,
it's like
dude, it's Miami,
when
man.
things look so up, we always think, oh, we're, and then crap hits the fan. So I do respect Miami. I think they really do want to win. They want it just as much as we want it. So yeah, I'm not going to walk into that game thinking, oh yeah, we got it. Until I actually see it, I'm not going to say much about it. Other than, of course, I want my Buckeyes to win. But I would say I would give respect to Miami. I think they are a good team.
Yeah.
No, TJ, do you care? Do you have what happened?
I don't know. It's just me. What happened? There we go. Whew. Okay.
Well, you probably clicked on your picture. Yeah.
Oh.
Do I care? Do I care what the outcome of this game?
Yeah. What do you think?
Absolutely, I care about the outcome of this game. I do not want Ohio State to win. I need Miami. I need Miami
can do it.
to handle their damn business and get this done for us. Because the truth is, as a Michigan fan, and this is a two-way street, the success of the Buckeyes is bad for us. Just as the success for Michigan is not good for you. Although I would actually argue the success of Michigan is great for you guys because it only motivates you. It only motivates you.
Oh my gosh.
Your damn program. I mean, whatever we do, they always like have to go harder, it's insane. It's very tough to compete with that. We do though.
It's like
very
this.
challenging. It's
like this. Okay. Natty.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Okay. This is let's one up each other. And that is not a bad thing.
We win a natty. You know what they do? They rally their donors to get over a $20 million roster right off rip. Like they just and they're like, it's not good enough. We gotta do more. Like it's like they can't. Their life is miserable if we're good.
That's that's not true. I love when
that is true.
No, wait, TJ. I've told you I need you there 11-0 every year so I can see you crush.
We do. That would
if we're good, as long as you beat us, you're not miserable. But like,
just don't.
If we're beating you and we're good, their lives are miserable. And they need oxygen. Because they need oxygen, they do everything in their power to get oxygen, which is to try and be better than us. It's insane, man. So yes, I really want Miami to handle business here. I will say this though. So me and Garrison talked about the Indiana game before it happened, and he asked me, he goes, do you honestly believe Indiana could beat us? And I said, yeah, dude, I do. And I told him why. Because essentially, to Gmo's point here, looking at your guys' schedule, it looked like a lot of untested situations. Like your quarterback was not rushed a lot, was not sacked a lot, was not pressured a lot leading to the Indiana game. He finally gets pressured. He's finally getting sacked. We know you see now, granted, this could be a benefit to you guys because now you got that experience, but at the same time, your schedule did not give you guys, in my opinion, the best warm-up. But the Big Ten game might have, and that might have been just enough. We saw what happened after you guys lost to Michigan. You guys went on a great run. So is it possible?
They're going to fix all the stuff. I think at the end of the day, they're going to at least do their best to fix it. And I don't think Shabola is going to play.
Thank God.
No, right? I think the other guy. No.
It's going to be Padilla and Van Sickle from Coopersville, Michigan.
So we're
from
talking
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
We're talking about the quarterfinals that are being played this week.
Yes.
Ohio State versus Miami.
Yes.
Ohio State's number 2, Miami's number 10, and that's New Year's Eve, right?
Hey, Gmo, are you going?
I am. I'll be at the game. I'll be there Tuesday morning.
Gmo, you go to every game, don't you?
Not every game, but I go to a lot of games.
He does go to a lot of games, but I figured you would be there.
But there's other quarterfinal games too being played the very next day. Let's see. Yes. One in particular. Okay, we have Oregon and Texas at the Orange Bowl. Then we have the Rose Bowl game. That's probably going to be your next opponent again. Alabama and Indiana.
They don't want Indiana.
Yeah. I'm going to get going here.
Wait.
Okay.
No.
What? I was going to make my picks for all. I was going to take my picks.
Okay.
Lastly,
we have Ole Miss versus Georgia. Go ahead.
Yes. I don't want Georgia to win. Ole Miss, go Ole Miss.
Yeah, so I want to cheer for Ole Miss because they have Trinidad Chambliss, who's from Grand Rapids, Michigan, my hometown. I think Georgia's gonna beat them by 20. And then Texas Tech, Ole Miss. I mean Oregon. I think Oregon's gonna win that game. Well, Texas Tech sucks on offense, in my opinion. And then Alabama, Indiana. Look, Indiana can play with anybody. And I think that a lot of teams need to figure that out. Like they stepped on the field with Ohio State and Oregon and won both those games. They smacked Oregon, honestly.
On the road too.
But yeah, on the road.
Yes.
And if Alabama thinks they can go 2 for 12 on third down, averaging 1.1 yards a carry, not going to win a game like that. Also, I do want to say this tomorrow on Ohio State Primetime Live, I'm actually going to be talking about what the Kyle Whittingham hire actually means for the rivalry. I think there's a lot of things to talk about there.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, starting with, you got basically his oldest protege versus his youngest. I think that's really cool.
I love it. I love the drama. What time are you on?
8 o'clock tomorrow. 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock tomorrow.
That's a great angle, Garrison.
Yeah, I love to do the old guys defensive, the new guys offensive. I think it's been really cool. But yeah, man. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Minnie, Doreen, awesome show, guys. Everyone, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. If you'd like to become a member here to Voice of College Football, technically, go ahead and hit that join button. You can see the tiers right there. TJ, OHIO, Gmo, my man, good talking to you.
Likewise. Go Canes.
Hey. You're gonna see a hurricane coming. It ain't gonna be y'all. See you guys.
See you guys.
Bye.
So yeah, speaking of hurricanes, though, we have a problem over there in California. I don't even know if they're going to be able to play at the Rose Bowl.
Why? What's going on? What do I don't know?
There's flooding in California.
Really? Oh wow.
Major flooding.
Wow.
Well, they would just move the game to like Vegas.
They would.
Yeah, but there's actually an indoor stadium that UCLA is going to start playing at starting next season.
Also, is LA available? I mean, you got the Rams playing.
Yeah, but still, it's the Rose Bowl. It's iconic. I hate that.
Oh, and yeah, you were there, right? You were there.
I was there, yeah.
Yes. You know what? And is it okay if I do super chats? It's just
and we need to add some people. It looks like we have.
Yes, we still do. Yes, hang on in there.
Okay.
Yes, Blue Wolverine, 1999. Thank you so much with the respect. Thank you. And let me see here. I don't want to miss anybody. There we go. Corey again. I Colby. No. It's Michigan man.
Colby.
What's sorry. Muscle Man Michigan fan. I love the Miami 30 for 30s. My cousin is a U alum. Awesome.
Ooh.
You're very good.
I love the 30 for 30s.
Absolutely. Robert for the 5. Thank you so much. This is a good omen. Every time I see my guy Gmo, there is a hurricane loss on the horizon. Bucks by 50. Oh my goodness. Oh, Gmo, if you're still listening, that was for you.
I love that.
Yes.
No, good omen.
Awesome. He's a great guy. Don, thank you for the 5. Gmo, please stop. Miami struggled in the ACC. A 7-5 team had a better conference record than South Beach U. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. And I don't want to miss anybody. And we're good. Thank you.
Oh yay.
Here's Doreen. It's so funny. Doreen should act out all emoji super chats. No, I will not do such a thing. There you are.
Yes, I love that. Love that idea.
Okay.
Give her a super chat with an emoji, and she will act it out for you.
Act it out. Hey, and make it very PG, please.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna add. It looks like we have a Colby to add. Hi.
How's it going, guys?
Hi, Colby.
Welcome.
Thanks. First time speaking to you two.
Yes.
Hello, Colby. Nice to meet you.
See the yellow. I see an M. Is that an M?
Yeah. So I have quite a few people in my family that went to Michigan. I've come from a family of 8. Well, I mean 9. I have 8 siblings, and 5 of my siblings went there. My dad went there, and we're just all big Michigan fans. But that muscle man, Michigan man, is obviously me. Like I said, I've had my sister now lives in England, but she lived in Nebraska, so we got to interact with them quite a bit.
Yeah.
And she had a friend that went to BYU, and they talked a lot about Whittingham. And I obviously knew Whittingham from his Utah days. And I was just like, why not get this guy? Like, if you look at him too, like, he looks like your ideal coach. he looks like the guy. Like you just take one look at him, and it's like that's a football coach. That's what you want the guy to look like. He's
a young 66. I can't. When people are like, he's old. I'm like, dude, have you seen him? It's like
that's what I said too, Doreen.
My dad is 75 and still owns his own accounting firm.
It's not 66. He's a very vibrant 66.
I would venture to say that there are players that are not in as good of shape as he is.
Correct.
Oh, I agree. I wish I were in that great of shape at 66. I wish I could. I mean, there's people that like take care of their body, like just don't. He looks like a guy that just takes real good care of his body. Probably bikes. He likes to ski. He what else does he do? He likes to play golf. I know that for a fact.
Yes, they don't drink or smoke. They don't take caffeine. So it's like he is the cleanest you can get. I'm because I was a former Mormon. That's how I know. so I'm just like, they have the cleanest lifestyle you could ever imagine. So yes, he for 66, I'm sure like his physical health is much younger.
Yeah.
Go on.
Sorry, go ahead, TJ.
Well, he rides his Peloton. He's very physically active. I mean, he's like, for a 66-year-old, he's probably like 58, to be honest with you, maybe 60 at worst. I mean, so
I think that speaks to his team how physical they've been through the years too. I mean,
and he says he anticipates he's going to go through these 5 years here, and there is some speculation. Now it is speculation that Jay Hill. There's a big belief he should be a head coach, and there is a thought going on right now amongst some Michigan fans that it's possible that Jay Hill will be the next head coach at Michigan after Whittingham. We'll see.
Coaching waiting, yeah.
How about the Jason Beck thing? I mean, is that pretty much confirmed?
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, so
I saw that on the news.
It's done. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, the best sources right now are BYU and Utah reporters because they're hearing the chaos in their own program. So like, there's a lot of good info. They're essentially saying what coaches are leaving. Like that's what I'm following a lot right now. So yeah, it does appear Jason Beck's a lock. The big question is the offensive line coach. The offensive line coach, his name is Jim Harding. Largely considered one of the best offensive line coaches in the nation, top 5, if not number 1, by the way. And he's about to have 2 first-round picks in the NFL soon. So, and there are semifinals for the Joe Moore Award also. So, if Michigan can land that, retain Tony Alford, Doreen, you have Jason Beck, who had a top 10 offense in terms of points scored a game, 41.1 points a game this year, had the number 2 rushing offense in the nation. You bring that to Michigan, could be good. Passing game's got to get better, but we'll see. Hopefully it does.
I know he said he's not a fan of tampering, but is there a chance to bring like Spencer Fano with him?
Dude, let me tell you right now. I heard the comment as well, and like obviously that's the right answer to say publicly, but their agents are being contacted, and that's not tampering. So that's trust me. Like it's that. Listen, remember when I don't know, Colby, if you're listening to the show earlier, but I was speaking with a parent when Sharon Moore got fired. He told me that players were already getting phone calls. Well, guess what? The portal doesn't open for a program that loses a head coach until that coach, a new coach is hired. Then you have then after 5 days, the window opens, or I think it's after 30 days after a coach gets fired, whatever. Point being is
30 days after a coach gets fired.
Yeah, as well as if you have a new, like for example, for Michigan, because Michigan hired Kyle Whittingham. This is something we'll discuss on Tuesday's show.
Sorry about that.
I hired him on the 26th, which means our portal is going to open a day before everybody else's.
Nice.
Well, didn't someone decide to not go to Michigan? Marquez,
yeah.
Brady Marchese, which was a hard loss. That was not good. Like we wanted him. He went to Auburn. He went to Auburn, and it was for more money.
Yes, not like us in Legend Bay.
What I wonder is, did Michigan not give Brady Marchese more money? Although it's crazy because we just offered Brady Marchese more money than Georgia, which is why he committed to us. Did Michigan not offer more because they're trying to save more funds to get Andrew Marsh? I don't know. So it's things I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out.
What do you think are the odds Marsh comes back?
I just sent out a message to somebody. Once I get that answer back, I will have a better read. I don't know. I mean, here's what I know. Michigan's going to try and retain. They feel they can retain a lot of their guys. Whittingham's number one priority is player retainment. Mentioned it today. He just met with the team yesterday. So, like, there hasn't really been that groundwork laid. I think we need to let a couple days go by. I also want to get a response from this person because it has to do with the funding available. I'm trying to figure out what's going on there because I'm hearing two conflicting things now. I've heard resources are available and there's going to be plenty. But I just got another message.
There's going to be more now with his hire.
Well, the belief is that from my understanding, is the donors wanted a new head coach, and if a new head coach came, they were willing to give more money, and more than what they were already giving, they were willing to give even more instead of just staying at the level they were at. So if that's true, then I can't imagine money is an issue, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to figure it out.
It also has to do with how much money you're going to allot to a particular position. I mean, some of these players just think that they are worth way more than they are.
Yes.
Well,
you don't want the bag chasers. You don't.
The problem is
you don't want the bag chasers. At the end of the day, you don't.
I don't disagree, but here's a reality that Michigan has to accept. If Michigan wants to land some alpha wide receivers, they got to throw a bag because we don't have the reputation of having those types of players, right? Like running backs, it's not hard for us. Look, we got Justice Haynes, we have Jordan Marshall. Yeah. We just landed the number one running back in the nation, Savion Hyder. Like that's not hard for us. Getting those top wide receivers, we have our challenges. And like, look, Andrew Marsh is a very good receiver, already contemplating leaving. We lost Brady Marchese. What's our wide receiver room look like? I think this is a concern. I will say this: there is an expectation Michigan's going to be aggressive in the portal, but we'll see. I mean, I gotta learn some more here. So.
There's plenty of receivers to go after. I mean, you've got DeAndre Moore in there. You've got who's the guy from?
So a wide receiver that Michigan was going to go after was Tennessee's freshman or sophomore. What's his name? I have a name I'm willing to throw out there because I don't care because it's out there now. If I can find it, it's going to take me a second to find it though. But there is a wide receiver that Michigan apparently is going to go after.
We're going to have to start wrapping it up because we're way over an hour.
That's true. And then we have a super chat here too. And I don't want to miss that. Joel Shee, thank you for the 5. Had a question over Christmas. How does it break down who roots for Browns versus Bengals in Ohio and who does the common Ohioan root for? Well, I don't know about the common, but for me, I love the Bengals because of Joe Burrow. I always follow where the Buckeyes go, but with the Browns, they also have Quinshon Judkins now, and I think Denzel Ward is there as well. So, but I am a Bengals fan, but I think the majority of Ohioans are Browns fans. So that's my take on that.
Yeah.
So, but thank you for the 5.
The player's name is Braylon Staley, Tennessee Volunteers. He's a freshman. Apparently, Michigan has interest there. I don't know with Whittingham if that's the case. I don't know if I know it was the case like a month ago. I don't know where it stands now with the new head coach. So we'll see. But all right, Minnie, if you want to wrap it up, you can do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And look, one more super chat. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
5. Thank you, Michigander. I expect Witt to be here for 8 to 9 years. Here's why. If he gets us into the playoffs by two and stays at that level, he will be given an extension. I agree. What about you guys?
No. I don't anticipate he's going to be here 8 to 9 years. No. He's 66. I don't believe he's got 10 years in him. I think it will be 5. It's possible he gets
like 5 to 7.
It's possible in 2 years he gets another I don't think it'd be more than 7. Because here's the reality, guys. Nick Saban's 72.
That's true.
Like even he's burnt out, and he's like all.
And let's be real too. Like Joe Paterno, he coached till he was 86 or whatever. But was he really coaching his last 15 years?
No.
He was an icon, but he never said, I'm retiring. Like it was like his son and a bunch of offensive coordinators doing it. He was not coaching that team. You think that guy knew how to run a spread offense?
Probably not. But I think he'll get you guys to the playoffs, though. I do.
I think so too.
I think he has a set number in mind, like what he would like to accomplish. And if it's more than 5 years, great. But he did mention that he has 11 grandchildren right now, and they're young. Of course, you want to spend time with them.
Yes.
So I don't know. Family seems to come first, in especially in that particular religion. So
yes,
I don't know.
Absolutely. And there's Robert. Thank you for the 5. Gotta run. Thanks, ladies. Happy New Year, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys. We're going to have to say goodnight.
Yes.
Because we are over. And thank you to TJ for chiming in.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you, Kobe, for joining us.
Yes.
Thanks
And for your
having me.
super chats. That's great. And this is your first time watching. Hopefully you'll come back.
Watching you guys. Yeah, I've
Okay,
watched
yeah.
Michigan voice of college football plenty of times.
Well, come back and see us.
Yes,
Yeah,
come
for
back
sure.
and see us. Absolutely.
I'm going to say good night to everyone. And yeah, watch those bowl games. We'll be here next week.
Right. Go Bucks.
Go Blue.